Thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears.
What is going on, everyone? We are back in our Madden 17 Chicago Bears franchise. It is Week 2. We're taking on the Eagles. Sam Bradford is your quarterback. I started the franchise just before the Teddy Bridgewater injury, so Bradford's still on the Eagles, and his first pass is going to be a deep one, too deep, as that's going to be incomplete, and we'll get introduced to the offense from the Eagles. The offensive line, not necessarily the strongest suit of this team. The receivers and backs, though, Ryan Matthews, okay in the backfield. Darren Sproles, a threat out of the backfield. You got the newcomer, Dorial Green-Beckham, there after the trade with the Titans. But on 3rd and 6 here, it's going to be Bradford, and he is looking, and he is going to find Dorial Green-Beckham, so making an immediate impact there as he's down at the 16-yard line, and the Eagles are in business here. 1st and 10 now. It's going to be Bradford. He's got Zach Ertz in motion. He is going to hand it off to Ryan Matthews, and Matthews is going to shake off a tackle. A complete miss there by Leonard Floyd, and it's going to let Matthews into the end zone, his 30th career rushing touchdown, and the Eagles are up 7-0. Jay Cutler into the game now. He had 294 yards passing last week, 1 touchdown. Most importantly, no interceptions. As we get this one going, 1st and 10, it's Jeremy Langford, and he's got some room down the right side. He's down the sideline, finally going to get taken down, but not before he picks up 38 yards. He did not have a good game in Week 1. That Houston Texans defense was very, very good against the run. So happy to see him already having some success. But here we go, 2nd and 14, the sack, and that's not what we want to see. Fletcher Cox in the backfield, and Cutler goes down for the first time. Now 3rd and a mile, as it's going to be Cutler throwing it up, and he's going to have Alshon Jeffrey. He comes down with a catch, and he's going to find the end zone. You can't even fault the defense there. That was a nice defensive play, but it was an even better play from Alshon Jeffrey, as he is going to single-handedly tie this game up 7-7. Now Matthews nowhere to go here on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a couple yards. He's got 30 yards on 5 carries. As now 2nd and 14, they're going to pick some yards back up, though. 3rd and 3 now from the 29-yard line. It's Bradford. Matthews not going to find anything, and he's down for another loss, 3 more yards. And that is going to be a punt coming from the Eagles. So the Bears back with it. It's Jeremy Langford, and he's going up the middle, fighting for a couple extra yards there. Picks up 5 on the play. And now we look at the Eagles defense. It's Fletcher Cox. We've already seen him. An absolute monster there at D-tackle. The linebackers good as well. Stephen Tulloch, the newcomer after leaving the Lions last year. Kendricks, very good. Bradham as well. A strong linebacking core for the Eagles. And in the secondary, maybe another weak spot for the Eagles that we're going to try and take advantage of, as here we are, 3rd and 4, trying to take advantage of the secondary, and it's going to be another catch for Alshon Jeffrey. He's out to the 50-yard line, as Alshon looking very, very good here at the start of Week 2. Now 2nd and 10, it's going to be Cutler looking downfield, and this is a bad pass way off the mark looking for Kevin White, as he's 3 of 5 now for 67 yards. 3rd and 10 here as we try to keep this drive going. It's going to be Langford coming out of the backfield, and we're going to look for him, and we're going to find him. Jeremy Langford, but no, kind of takes an odd angle on that catch. He's going to be tackled short of the first down, and we're going to be forced to punt. So O'Donnell in the backfield with the punt, and is this one going to lay down? They've made some changes to special teams this year. Can you actually sit a punt down? Yes, you can. It's down at the 1. A beautiful punt right there. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles from the 1-yard line. Sam Bradford, play action. They're going to throw the ball here, the quick throw, and it's going to be intercepted. Kyle Fuller with the pick. He's turning it back upfield. Can he get into the end zone? He's diving for it, but no, he gets knocked out of bounds by Ryan Matthews. But all the way down to the 2. What a defensive play from Fuller. And 1 play later, Jeremy Langford's going to finish this one off. And just like that, your Chicago Bears have a 14-7 lead. So a strong start for us so far in this first quarter. Less than a minute remaining as the Eagles coming back at it, and Ryan Matthews, and this is trouble. He gets some key blocks, and he's looking to outrun the safety here, and he is going to do that with ease. And immediately the response from the Eagles, Ryan Matthews, 73 yards for the touchdown, And it's a 14-14 game as we now begin the second quarter. All momentum has been completely lost. Jeremy Langford still looking very good in this first half. He's up to 56 yards on 5 carries. But this defense giving up the big plays, that was an issue we had last week. And here's this, the offensive line as well struggling. Fletcher Cox, his second sack of the game. He's been all over this backfield so far today. 2nd and 14, now it's Jay Cutler. And he's going to respond, finding Kerry Lee for the first down. He is playing for the injured Zach Miller. Cutler over 100 yards passing now in this first half. But we immediately find ourselves in another key play as on 3rd and 3. We have an open receiver. It's the backup Milwaukee, but he drops the ball. You gotta be kidding me, man. The rare chance that he gets, he completely screws it up. So up for the field goal. It's going to be up, and it is going to be good. So we will retake the lead now 17-14 midway through this second quarter as the Eagles take back over 2nd and 12 as Bradford going to go with the halfback screen here, but this one apparently decides wasn't set up right. He just throws it away. He's 3 of 6 to start this game. Now 3rd and 12 for Bradford. He's got a lot of time in the pocket here, and that is going to allow him to find a receiver, but he overthrows Matthews. Not sure how you missed that throw, but that means the Eagles are going to punt it. So 1st and 10, we have the ball back. We're going with a little swing route there to Langford. He's got room again down this right side, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds finally at the 23-yard line. So some big plays out of Jeremy Langford in this first half. Now 3rd and 2 again, another key play. It's going to be Kadeem Carey, and he is going to get so close, but no. He is going to be stopped, picks up 1 yard. We needed to as Carey not as impressive here in these first couple of games. So we get another field goal now 20-14. And here comes the Eagles again. Ryan Matthews running the ball very, very well in this first half. 117 yards rushing for him as they have it 2nd and 1. This will be the last play before this 2-minute warning as we got to try and hold these Eagles from scoring before halftime as it's Bradford across the middle. He's going to find Nelson Aguilar for the first down. So the Eagles moving the ball here into scoring range. They now have it at the 17 as it's 2nd and 4. Bradford looking for the end zone, and he's going to find it. Zach Ertz on a nice route there. He gets a touchdown, and the Eagles will take a 1-point lead headed into halftime as things looking better for us today, but we got to hold it together. We got to have a strong finish here. 1st and 10 from the 30. We have the ball to start the second half. It's Jay Cutler, and he's going to find Alshon Jeffrey as he'll pick up a first down and more. Breaks that tackle. He's out to the 50-yard line. Cutler now 163 yards passing. As we have it now, 1st and 10, it's going to be play action to Langford. Cutler looking downfield. We have a receiver, but no, Kendricks on the zone. Going to step in front of that one, picks it off, and that is Cutler's first interception of the season. And that is not how we wanted to start this third quarter. Ryan Matthews, 2nd and 6, will pick up 1 yard as he's got 122 yards rushing now. But 3rd and 5, this is a key play for this defense. If we can get a stop, that will be huge for us here early in this third quarter as it's going to be Bradford. And no, he's going to find Matthews. And how's that for not a stop? They're going to get a touchdown. Brandon Boykin with awful coverage there. Matthews easily beats him, and it's now 28-20, a lead for the Eagles, and this not looking good to start this second half as Langford with a carry, not going to find anything as he's down to 70 yards rushing. Now 2nd and 15. It's Langford again, and maybe an unnecessary spin move there, but still we had nowhere to go. So it's now 3rd and 17. We need another big play out of Cutler, and he's going to find Alshon Jeffrey, but no, he can't hold on to it. First drop of the game, but comes at a costly time as the Eagles have it back once again. Zach Ertz across the middle, across the 50, and he's got it down to the 46. Bradford and the Eagles offense heating up here in this third quarter as now Bradford throwing it again, and actually, can we pick up a sack? Finally, we get a sack. First one of the game. It's going to be a half sack for Hicks, and I believe Freeman was the other guy there. So 3rd and 10, another big opportunity for this defense to get a stop as it's going to be Bradford. He's going to throw. It's going to be knocked down, but no, somehow Green Beckham comes down with it. You got to be kidding me. Can we catch a break here as it's going to be tipped, but Beckham with the awareness there. Fuller had it, almost had another interception, but instead it just goes through his arms, and then Beckham comes down with it. So 1st and 10 from the 11 now. The Eagles looking to add some more points to the board, and they will do just that. Brent Selleck this time with a touchdown reception, and the Eagles picking it up a notch or two in this second half. 35-20 now. as we need a score dearly here. Kevin White trying to do his part, fighting off a couple tackles there to pick up the first down as he's down to the 43-yard line. But now we find ourselves in another third down situation, third and short here, as it's going to be the rookie Jordan Howard with his first carry of the season, and he's going to pick up the first down. It's going to be a 10-yard gain for Howard. Nice seeing him in comparison to Carey, who couldn't pick up the first down earlier. That maybe gives Howard some more opportunities, but here on 2nd and 5, Vinny Curry this time in for the sack as the offensive line not doing their job today. Another third down here. Cutler looking to convert, and he is going to find Eddie Royal down inside the 10 to the 7. Nice throw there from Cutler. Nicer catch from Eddie Royal. Now 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. We're looking for the touchdown. It's a slant to Jeffrey, but he's going to be just short down at the 1. As we're into this fourth quarter now, we really need a score here. Alshon Jeffrey, another nice game, 6 for 99 and a touchdown. But we need to finish this drive off here. 3rd and goal. Jeremy Langford, can he do it? Yes, he can. Touchdown number 2 of the day for Langford, and we have cut into the deficit now 35-27. We are still in this game. We just need to have some good defensive play, and this is not what I had in mind. Ryan Matthews again, the big plays this defense is giving up is going to kill us all season if we cannot fix this. It's now 42-27. Cutler dropping back to pass. He fumbles the ball, and you gotta be kidding me. Fletcher Cox is gonna scoop it up and score. And this game is, wow, I did not see this second half coming. 49-27, Howard getting another carry, and it's another first down for him. 23 yards from him on 2 carries. He has been very good today. 3rd and 4, though, as we're not going to quit. We're going to try and put some more points on the board here. Kevin White with the reception. He's going to get down to the 31-yard line. Cutler now 251 yards passing. 1st and 10. It's play action. Cutler looking downfield. He's going to find Eddie Royal, and he's down inside the 10 again to the 7. As we'll have another opportunity now to put some more points on the board. 1st and goal. Cutler, the throw. He's got Wilson. He's going to fumble. The Eagles recover. And man, what a day. That is going to do it for this one. We lose 49-27. And I'm not even sure where to begin on this one. Just a bad day all around. We had an okay first half. We were definitely in it to start the third quarter, but everything fell apart. Cutler goes 24 for 35 for 333 yards. Bradford 14 of 20 for 232. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception for both guys. Cutler does end up with 1 touchdown pass. Ryan Matthews, what a game for this guy. 23 for 224 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jeremy Langford, 16 for 78 and 2 TDs. But he had almost all of those yards in the first quarter. We had to completely abandon the running game, so he is going to miss out on that 100-yard day. Alshon Jeffrey will not. 9 for 151 and a touchdown. Jordan Matthews, Beckham with good games. Eddie Royal had some nice catches. Kevin White, 6 for just 48. He was not able to get downfield a whole lot. On defense, Adrian Amos will lead everyone with 10 tackles. Cordy with 8. Tackles for loss, 3 for Jarrell Freeman, 2 for Danny Trevathan. Sacks, Fletcher Cox going to end up with 2. Connor Barwin gets 1. Vinny Curry gets 1. And then half sacks for Pernell McPhee in Hicks. Well, it's not Freeman, it was McPhee. And then interceptions, Kyle Fuller and Kendricks with the picks. So Week 2 MVP, this is an easy one for me. Alshon Jeffrey, a very good game in Week 2. He's going to earn my MVP award. If you feel it should have gone to someone else, let me know in the comments down below who you feel was the MVP of Week 2. But we move on now. Week number 3, 0-2 start to the season. We got to pick it back up. We have a big injury decision to make that is going to be on our tight end, Zach Miller, who's supposed to be out still a couple more weeks, so we're probably just going to leave him on the bench for now. We do not want him to get re-injured, especially considering the lack of depth that we have at tight end. So next week, it doesn't get any easier for us. Cowboys on the road. That's going to be a key game there as we'll try to get our first win of the season, but it's going to be difficult. That's going to be it for this video, though. If you enjoyed it, please go and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.